like and subscribe. What? S you off while playing video games? When you're at a part where, if you die you have to watch an entire cutscene again, no skips. When single player game modes require an internet connection. When the main character does something in a cutscene that they cannot do during gameplay. When I increase the difficulty but it only makes my character weaker. When my character can't do things I could do, like climb over a 3-foot high wall. Escort quests. The target is always trying to get themselves killed. The posture I always find myself in. Lag. When my late game god mode character who can kill anyone and everyone in the game randomly gets snuck up on and dropped by one punch in a cutscene, putting me in the villain's clutches. Escort missions, especially when the AI is so stupid that it ends up making me fail the mission and start over again. People that yell at you for messing up when I'm just trying to chill after work. Cutscenes that cannot be paused. Everyone in the house suddenly needing me for one reason or another. When games waste my time. So many games are padded with unnecessary bull. And it's like I only have so much free time in my life. It's probably the #1 reason I'll drop a game or not finish it. Getting stunned constantly. How I am. Quests/missions that keep untracking for some inexplicable reason. I shouldn't need to repeatedly Google how to progress through the game. When an NPC you need to follow is faster than your walking speed, but slower than your running speed. Just make the NPC have an adjustable speed to what the player is doing. If they have important information they need to tell the player, add a small cutscene at the end giving the player the download. 3D games where you cannot tell where you will land after a jump. When your character says something different than what you meant with a chosen dialogue option. When stuff is cut out of the game to be sold back as microtransactions. I can tell what should been part of the base game, you jerks. When it is a team game and the team does not work together. What is the point then? 90% chance to hit. Miss. 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 Film grain effect in horror games. Your won't be more scary because it looks like as if in playing on an old court monitor. Crazy leaps in difficulty. My options for Civ 6 are currently beat the game with little to not difficulty or move to the next level where I'm in last place for every category the entire game, while barely fending off barbarians who have units twice as advanced as me. When the rangesses S me in the butthole. RNG mechanics are often unavoidable, so it makes no sense to get mad over them, but a bad roll at a critical moment can bring me close to an aneurysm. If the game requires you to be a sweat. Like, if the game isn't fun/optimal, unless you try hard as much as you possibly can. I have a full-time job. I have other hobbies and goals within those. I maybe have 5 or 6 hours a week to commit to video games. I'm not building the rest of my life around specific raid/war times. I'm not competing against 14-year-old gated community kids who can play 7 hours a day during the school year, 12 to 16 hours a day in the summer. I'm choosing a different title. 1. I just finished The Room, so I'd have to say hints that describe what you're already doing instead of how to progress from where you are. Not played the sequels yet, so I don't know if they fix this. 2. Good features of games that are left out of the sequel. Elder Scrolls, I'm talking to you. People walking in front of the screen, and cutscenes that cannot be skipped. Infinite enemies. I noticed this first in an older Call of Duty game where at a certain point you shoot a bunch of enemies trying to clear the area, but more just spawn. You had to progress through the area to make it stop, then it went back to normal. There's a level in Back 4 Blood that does this too. Every section of the game I've played you can kill all the zombies in an area, so you can explore a little bit, knowing the director will throw more at you if you delay too long, but the level where you blow up the boat just throws horde after horde at you until you get to the lower levels. It's just weird. Like, where are all these enemies actually coming from? Mandatory updates that take up several gigabytes of storage and do nothing to improve the game itself. The other people playing. Okay, I am gonna throw it out there when people on someone who is low level starting out in the game. When a sports game refuses to make any significant changes to its game, but asks for more money. Stop buying FIFA. We all know that's what you're referring to, and they'll never stop until people stop paying $70 every year for the new one. Bad UI design. Whenever it's on either extreme lens, UIs that are tiny, clustered and hard to read, or UIs that are gigantic and cover half the screen, as if the UI was designed for 1440p, but the rest of the game was created for 640p. Also, unnecessary extra button push for small repetitive things, like hitting more buttons doesn't mean the game's more active, if those button pushes have no meaning or reason to exist. RDR2 on PC had a lot of this. Like wire interact with objects either E, R, F, shifty and whatever else. Just pick one. Campers in shooter games. I hate them, because I cannot beat them. PPL walking in front of the TV. Item durability. Often let me play my game, not craft 209874635 to 980456 axes. People being toxic to new players. When my right joystick drifts on PS4, and I can't properly control the camera. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.